My friends, there comes a time in every life when silence becomes betrayal, when hesitation becomes a prison, when waiting becomes the slow death of dreams. And in that moment, that sacred moment, you must promise yourself something greater. You must promise yourself to be the champion. Not a champion for applause, not for medals or the cheers of the crowd, but a champion of your own destiny. A champion of purpose, a champion of the dreams that were born in the quiet chambers of your soul. I have seen what happens when a man forgets his power. I have lived through nights when hope was a whisper and fear walked as a giant. But I have also seen the sun rise on the other side of pain. I have seen broken men stand tall again, not because the world gave them permission, but because they made a promise to themselves. Success is not a trophy on a shelf. It is not reserved for those with money or titles or perfect beginnings. No, success is a quiet decision you make in the dark when no one believes, when even you are tempted to stop believing. It is a fire you carry in your heart, the fire that says, I will not quit. I will not bow. I will rise. You were not born to be average. You were not born to blend in, to shrink back, to ask the world for permission to shine. You were born to lead, to uplift, to carry others on your back if you must, but never to let them carry your doubts. There will be storms. There will be days when the world feels too heavy, when your strength feels too small. But promise yourself, when that day comes, to be the champion still. Because the true champion is not the one who never falls. It is the one who, each time they fall, finds a reason to stand again. My brothers, my sisters, greatness is not inherited. It is built choice by choice, day by day. And those who dare believe in themselves, those who dare to act with courage even when afraid, they are the ones who change the course of history. They are the ones who transform poverty into prosperity, ignorance into knowledge, fear into faith. Do not wait for permission to start. Do not wait for perfect conditions to move. Do not let your past define your future. If you are breathing, if your heart still beats, if you still have one dream that refuses to die, then you have everything you need. Promise yourself that you will wake up each day with purpose, that you will work not just for wealth, but for meaning, that you will rise again and again, not for the crowd, but for the vision you carry inside, that you will be the voice that speaks hope in the silence, that you will forgive so that you can be free, that you will serve so that others can stand, and that you will walk through fire, if you must, to reach the light. My friends, this is your time. This is your calling. This is your fight. And you are the champion the world has been waiting for. So I ask you today, not as a ruler, but as a fellow traveler on this journey, will you promise yourself to be the champion? Will you rise, not once, not twice, but every time life knocks you down? Will you stand for something greater than fear? Will you live as if your life was the answer to someone else's prayer? Because if you do, if you make that sacred promise, then there is no power on earth that can stop you, no wall that can hold you, no enemy that can defeat you. I remember Nelson Mandela said, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not the next month. But one thing is true, I will be the champion one day. I promise. Promise yourself to be the champion, and let the world feel your fire.